If you go on to enjoy the video, do me a favour and hit that like button. It really does help out the channel a lot. And through Team of the Season, we are going to be doing a hell of a lot of player reviews. And of course, if you need any coins to get you through Team of the Season, head over to u7buy.com. Through Team of the Season, they are doing a pretty big promotion. 15% off when you use the code TVM at checkout. The link is in the description. What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to a brand new video. It is time to review the Flashback Coutinho with 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot, medium work rate, 5'8", right-footed, and the desired lean body type. This guy could be an endgame card. I think a lot of people are saying that it is. It's got an awful lot of upvotes on Footbin. A lot of 90 rated stats flying around the place. It is coming in at around 400,000 coins, maybe a touch more, with upgrades coming probably today, maybe even by the time you're watching this, theoretically at least. He should come down in price slightly, but yeah, I think, you know, not to spoil it, but I think for what a 92 rated card that on paper is probably a 94 rated card, 400k is actually banging value. I mean, that is a good SBC. He is central card as well, so it's more of a Coutinho card than previous FIFAs, because they've all been left wing, right wing, and yeah, that may or may not have been where he's been playing for whatever club he's been at. But I just feel like central Coutinho is what we want, what we need, and finally what we have. So let's have a look at the stats before we start talking about anything else. 98 acceleration is fantastic. How he's only got 87 sprint speed, I don't know. And I'm not saying he's a very fast player in real life, because he probably isn't that quick actually. But that differential of 11 is, yeah, it's questionable. 92 positioning, 93 shot power, 98 long shots, only the 87 finishing, but with a chem star you could easily fix that. You've got 92 short passing, very good free kicks, 93 vision, decent crossing, not that you'll be doing an awful lot of that because of course he will be playing central, at least for me he will. And then you get into what is probably the biggest selling point of the card: 99 agility, 99 balance, 98 ball control, 98 dribbling. That is outrageous. 90 stamina to boot. Not very good in the way of strength, wouldn't expect it. Can't defend, wouldn't expect it. Can't jump, wouldn't, no, I mean, don't even need it, let alone expect it. That is a banging card. The only one thing to sort of nitpick at, well, apart from the work rates, is the composure, I suppose. 85 composure on Coutinho. Is that right? I mean, maybe I'm just fixated on Liverpool days, but when he played for Liverpool, composure was never a problem. You know, never thought that with his game at all. Maybe for Barcelona. When he played for Bayern, he didn't have any of that either. So I don't know. Interesting one. Let me know what you think. Now, all the gameplay was recorded in Weekend League. I know, what a novelty. Very grateful to be able to use Multiplayer HD's account. Thank you very much to him for letting me do this, because it's a card that, even though I think is banging value, and I am a Liverpool fan, so but I'm not a Liverpool fan that considers him a snake. You know, I know a lot of these fans do. Oh, you're not a real Liverpool fan if you don't think he's a snake. I don't care, right? He played very well for us. I really enjoyed it. Not happy with the way that he left the club, but in general, I enjoyed it when he was at the club, right? And would I take him back? Different story, maybe for another video. However, I like him, but I won't be doing him on my main account. So like I said, I'm very grateful that I got to use him, but I was forced to play Weekend League, which is obviously not something that anyone wants to do ever. And when you're opening rewards, you question why you do it, and then on Friday you find yourself doing it again. It is a never-ending cycle of misery. He is very good on the ball, as you can see. Maybe one touch too far there, but very good dribbler, very good agility. It's exactly what you expect from him. Full transparency here. Played for the most part, not all of it, but for the most part played as a striker. I did drop into a 4-1-2-2 for one game. Not really for me. I am a 5-3-2 man through and through. Most of the time, it's kind of like a 3 at the back situation, really. This Neres card, by the way, so underrated. Fits well with, although he did miss there, fits well with Coutinho, who has a very unique run-up to his penalties. There are a fair few penalties to speak of, so you'll see evidence of the run-up constantly. I hate the way that Neymar runs up to a penalty, Paul Pogba the same. And I'm not a massive fan of the way that Coutinho runs up to a penalty either. Just get it done. It's so frustrating. The negatives aren't really there for me to talk about. You know, composure-wise, I mean, I'm blaming myself for all the shots that I missed, to be fair. Not really going to blame him, because it's me either trying to do too much or pulling the trigger in the wrong place. You know, I should have done it there, and then a split second later I pull it, and I'm obviously not on screen, I'm showing you there, but you know what I mean? Like, I should have shot right there, and then I didn't, and then I left it too long, and all of a sudden the chances, maybe they're a little bit less effective, and I still take the shot, and then I wonder why he didn't score, and it was my fault, and that's why. Another evidence of penalties here, and a bit of an epileptic fit going on, but there we go. We end up scoring the penalty. People tend to read where you're looking these days more and more. You know, it's become common knowledge now that you can just look at the player's head movement to know where they're going. So if you just spasm out like that, you can kind of get away with it. And there we go. Negatives, composure. The only thing I can write down, was it really a problem? No, not in the slightest. This guy is fun in every sense of the word. He fits the game perfectly. And I think that's one of the reasons why he is so loved on Futbin, with nearly 9,000. And probably by the time I'm recording this, or you're watching this rather, he probably does have 9,000 upvotes by now, and only 250 odd downvotes, which goes to show how impressed people are with this card. Is it endgame? Yes. Yes, it is. I honestly, I think if you give him a, I don't know, Hunter or Hawk, or even leave him on a basic, goes into a 95, 6, 7 rated player, and there aren't going to be that many cards out there released between now and the end of the game that are going to be able to compete. Well, maybe not compete. There will be cards that can compete, but there won't be that many cards that can hands down beat him. You know, there will be a few, but there aren't going to be that many that will be hands down that much better than this guy. This guy is outrageous. Whether you play him as a striker, whether you play him as a cam, whether you play him as a winger, whatever you decide to do, you can get away with him, and you can have a lot of fun with him, and you can score a lot of goals with him. And that's what this game is now all about. You know, can we build the end game teams? And the question is, well, the answer is that you have a card here as an SBC that you will be able to grind for over the next few days with upgrades. Fingers crossed they've brought them out, and don't make me look stupid. I don't think the upgrades are going to be as good as the player picks. I think they'll be the guaranteed packs like they normally do. But either way, you should be able to get a fair few cards that will offset the price of this. And if you can complete it for a half the price, or even a 3/4 of the price, you are getting a banging card for banging value. If this was on the market, he would be well above 400,000 coins. I guarantee it. With those skills, with that agility and that pace, he would be a very expensive card. Give him a Hunter, go score some goals and have some fun. Let me know what you think in the comments section down below. And if you have enjoyed today's player review, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for new, and until the next time, goodbye.